Live a good life. If there are gods and they are just, then they will welcome you not for your prayers, but for your virtue. If there are gods, but they are unjust, then you should not desire to worship them. And if there are no gods, then when you die, you will have lived nobly, and that nobility will echo on in the memories of those you leave behind. Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a true human being, on doing what lies before you with pure and genuine seriousness, with tender care, with unwavering justice, and with a spirit freed from distraction. You have it within you. Yes, you can. If you act as though each action were your final deed, if you stop being aimless, if you do not allow your emotions to hijack the clarity of your mind, if you cease being a hypocrite, self-centered, and easily irritated. See how few things you need to master to live a satisfying and reverent life. If you can do these things, it is enough. Enough even for the gods themselves. When you rise at dawn and your body clings to the warmth of the blankets, tell yourself, I am rising to fulfill the work of a human being. What is my complaint? If I am to do what I was born for, to labor and contribute, why do I hesitate? Or was I born to feel good, to lie cradled in warmth? Do you not see the plants, the birds, the ants, the spiders, the bees, each doing their task, putting the world in order according to their nature? And you, unwilling to do yours, to do what your nature demands? You do not love yourself enough. If you did, you would cherish your nature and embrace what it requires of you. Or perhaps you are concerned about your reputation. But look around, how quickly all things are forgotten. The abyss of endless time swallows all names and all deeds. The clapping hands fade, the voices of praise grow silent. And where does it all happen? On a tiny speck of dust called Earth, most of which is empty and lifeless. So remember, just do the right thing. No matter if it is cold or warm, if you are tired or refreshed, despised or honored, dying or engaged in other duties, for even dying is one of the tasks assigned to us by life. There too you must do what needs doing. Look inward. Let not the true nature of anything escape you. Recognize that soon, all existing things will be transformed, either merging into a common soul or scattered in fragments into the void. Move from one unselfish act to another, always keeping the divine in mind. There lies true joy, in the steady, unwavering stillness within you. When external events jolt you, as they inevitably will, return quickly to yourself. Never lose the rhythm of inner peace longer than necessary. You will preserve a clearer grasp of life's harmony if you continually come back to it. Each morning, say to yourself, today, I shall meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, and antisocial. They behave thus because they cannot tell good from evil. Yet I, who have understood the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, will not be harmed by them. I cannot be angry at my brother, for we share the same divine essence, even if we differ in behavior. To feel anger, to turn away from another human being, these are unnatural to the nature we all share. You have power over your mind, not over outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Set aside all else. Hold to the few precious things, your mind, your reason, your integrity. Remember that every man lives only in this present moment, an indivisible instant. All the rest, the past and the future, is either memory or imagination. Life is brief. So is fame, upheld by a succession of fragile human beings, themselves soon to die, who know little even of their own souls, much less of the souls who lived before them. Your soul will take on the color of your thoughts. Dye it with clarity, with virtue, with understanding. Do not act as if you had 10,000 years to waste. Death hovers over you. As long as you live, as long as it remains within your power, be good. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and imagine yourself running alongside them, moving in harmony with the grand dance of existence. Contemplate how the elements transform into one another, earth into water, water into air, air into fire, fire into ether, and how change renews the universe. Such thoughts sweep away the dust of earthly preoccupations. The obstacle to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. If something is not right, do not do it. If something is not true, do not say it. If another despises me, that is their concern. My only task is to ensure that nothing I do or say deserves contempt. The first rule, keep your spirit undisturbed. The second rule, look things squarely in the face and know them for what they are. Never let anxiety about the future disturb your peace. You will face future challenges armed with the same reason you possess today. Consider how much time is gained by not worrying about what others say, do, or think, but only about what you yourself are doing, justly and rightly. A happy life requires very little. It is all within yourself, within your own way of thinking. Whenever you are tempted to criticize another, ask yourself, what similar fault of mine most resembles the one I am about to point out? If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your judgment of it. And this judgment you have the power to revoke at any moment. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Remember, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the whole truth. If someone shows you that your thoughts or actions are wrong, listen and change gladly. For the goal is truth, not pride. No one is ever truly harmed by embracing the truth. It is only those who persist in self-deception who suffer. It is strange how every man loves himself more than others, yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others. Perfect character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. Observe always, everything arises through change. Nature delights in renewal, in reshaping the old into new forms. Be like the cliff against which the waves break continually, yet it stands firm and tames the fury of the sea around it. A man must stand erect, not be kept erect by others. You are Radis, Ido. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the good life is not built upon wealth, status, or external achievements. It is built upon mastery of the mind, steadfastness in the face of change, and a tender devotion to truth, justice, and reason. It is about doing the work nature has set before us, tirelessly, quietly, honorably. The time is short, the stars are moving, the universe flows on, and here you are, ready to do your part.